Now look, you two. Let's start right from the very beginning.
My dad had lost his job. He worked for the same company for a long, long time, and they fired him. And he got a new job, and like his first day on the new job
was my first day. I had transferred there.
He had barely started. You see the tattoo on her wrist, bugs her, gives her my card, and she ended up calling me. Sure you are. Pretty significant. My dad doesn't really send to anybody.
That's kind of tight.
He was so excited too.
So you still work with his dad?
Yeah, you know what? I never see him. That was the only time I saw him. See, I've been with this employer for a year and 8 months, and so I was just transferring. That was my first day at that location, and so I went in to go get a new badge. It wasn't even in my building. He works in a different building. I went into his building, and neither of our badges worked. Or no, he doesn't have a badge, and mine didn't work. So then, right when he went to get on the elevator, the door opened and he came back over. I was sitting in the chair, and he came back over and asked me about my wrist tattoo.
How come my daddy don't got no badge?
Because it was the first day, right? Because it's corporate security. You got to go through a lot of security clearances to get access to that place. So, I met my husband when I was 16, and we dated in high school when I was 16 and 17, on and off, for a couple years. Then we ended up, he told me I was too good for him because he was apparently into drugs and doing all kinds of crazy stuff out on the streets I didn't know about.
No.
And so, anyway.
You're too crazy for me? Oh, hell no.
So he just kept telling me I deserve better than him.
Oh.
So because I don't get into that stuff and whatever. So he went off his way and I went mine. I married somebody else and we were married for 7.5 years, got divorced.
So tell Aaron the camera about this tattoo.
So I will. So I'm getting there.
We're getting there.
So I divorced. So I divorced that one, and I knew that my husband now was already in prison. He'd already been in for about 1.5 years. So I wrote him. I actually Google searched him one day.
How did you Google search him?
I Google searched Arizona inmates.
So you're looking for an inmate?
I was looking for him.
Inmate search.
I was looking for him.
He stole my first.
And it brought up a database, so I searched his name and found him. And then I called the prison and asked how I needed to send mail to him, or how I could send mail to him. So they gave me all the information. I wrote him, and January will be 4 years that we've been back together, and we got married last December in prison. Got 2.5 years left, and this tattoo is all him. I tell him all the time that he just surrounds me and in everything that I do in life. So this is all him.
That's awesome. You got a strong dude.
Sorry.
Goosebumps.
The love of my life, my high school sweetheart.
I love your tat.
You better. He said I'm not allowed to send him pictures.
No?
Not even of you, or just of the tattoo?
Of the tattoo. They're not supposed to have tattoos of paraphernalia. Except I'm going to figure out how to do it anyway.
Oh, sneaky.
Well, if you print it out, no.
And you know what you need to do too is attach Michael Martinez's name to it so all the inmates start coming out and going to Michael.
Right?
Well, tell the story that we're covering this up.
We are covering up the ex-husband. My ex-husband.
She don't like him, no.
I don't like him though. It's my freedom.
It's some closure.
It's like the only thing I have left of him, and it's almost gone.
Ooh. So what happened with that guy? What happened with that guy?
He was a douchebag.
He wasn't a nice guy.
No, he was too nice.
He was a yes man.
He was lazy. To be honest with you, he was lazy.
Oh no.
I don't deal with lazy. Never did anything to take care of me. or even try.
So what are you covering up? Like,
See, I got a question.
It was his zodiac sign, Sagittarius.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So you said he didn't do anything to take care of you, and he was lazy.
Yeah.
So he couldn't take care of these certain things. Now the guy you're with now,
Yeah.
Mr. Jeffrey,
Yeah.
how is he able to take care of those things over the next 2 years, and you'd be happy with that?
I got things handled.
Oh.
See, here's the thing. With him, there's effort. I told him, I said, look, and I even told my ex-husband, it isn't about money. It's not about having, lavish things. I'm not into that kind of stuff.
Racks on racks on racks.
But at least match my effort. If ever we were short on cash, I went out and earned extra money because I'm a massage therapist. So I would go and get extra work doing massages. And, after a job, he wouldn't go to school because he thought that it was too difficult. It was going to be too hard to work full-time and go to school. And he had, I'm not kidding you, our tax returns every year, he'd have at least 4 or 5 W-2s because he switched jobs that often.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That used to be me when I was like 16.
That sounds
Hey,
like
what's
me.
up?
Yeah, when you were 16, but not when you were 30.
Covering up good old Sagittarius, man. See the black area right here on the wrist? It's gonna be covering up those words, man. Cause she don't like him no more.
No.
He's a douche.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Brett.
Oh, okay. Sagittarius.
The heart was Well, I told my husband that I wanted, my now husband, that I wanted my name on him, and he kept on telling me, no way, no way, no way. I would never get somebody's name on me. And he had a lot of really, really harsh trust issues, so.
He thought you was not a good girl?
It wasn't for a while.
Oh.
Sure, babe.
That's why he had those issues. So after we got married, things toned down before we got married, but since we got married, everything's chill, just real chill.
Boss.
And he's finally learning to trust, and he said, I'm the only person that he's ever been able to trust.
New guy? Or old new guy?
The new guy.
Okay.
My new husband. And, because I've never left. Even when he told me to leave when I was 17, I never left. I always found him. So, anyways, about 3 weeks ago, he got my name on his arm. And I said, see, that's how I know you trust me. That's how I know. Very happy. Finally.
Very happy.
I've never been happy, super happy, ever. Now I am. More like a beginning.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't
Oh,
Yeah.
it? He gets out when?
He has 2 years and 6 months.
Yeah, my dad gets out in 2013.
Well, mine's 2014.
What is that?
2013. How long has he been there?
What?
How long has he been there?
A long time. I was like 4 or 5 or something.
Wow.
20 years, man. That's a long time. 19 years.